Nothing says touring comfort and refinement quite like an A-Class motorhome. And although the vehicle originated in Germany, there's plenty of competition in this particular market segment. One of the main players is French brand Rapido, which has added 3 new models to its 80DF range for this year. And DF, in case you're wondering, stands for double floor, in this case for storage. Now the 8066DF is a 3,500 kilogram motorhome, which means there's plenty of room for your kit and touring caboodle. In fact, a massive garage at the back and some ingenious storage that goes across the width of the vehicle. But first of all, let's take a look inside. An A-Class motorhome is built from the chassis cowl upwards, in this case a Fiat Ducato mated to an Alco AMC chassis. And it's the chassis that gives it its double floor. The level I'm standing at is on top of another level below that, and in between that cavity, that's where they run all the pipe work, and you can also put storage in there. And that allows you to basically keep things out of sight, well stashed away, but also to use these vehicles all year round, because the pipework can't freeze in a double floor, so the insulation is very good. Now, a lounge in an A-Class is always a very agreeable place to spend time, and this is no exception. This leather furniture is a £1,900 cost upgrade, but it certainly looks the part. It goes really well with these overhead lockers, which have a very pleasing action, just like that. But also, when you're in this position in the lounge, you can have a TV point which is subtly mounted just next to the habitation door. The midships kitchen isn't the biggest you'll find anywhere, but it does have a reasonably good level of equipment. There's an oven and grill, for example, not always found in a Continental van, but here, and it's certainly included with the Rapido branding, a very good touch. You also get a circular sink and 3 gas burners in a line for maximum practicality. No worries about ridding the van of troublesome odours after cooking, because there's an extractor fan. And there's also some storage up above that, a spice rack, and a handy place to hang your paper towel rolls. All very good. And speaking about storage, on the opposite side of the van, a tall fridge with a separate freezer compartment. And there's one other awesome storage feature of note. In addition to this handy place to store 3 wine bottles in the kitchen, is somewhere you can keep a big stash of booze in the double floor. Perfect for stocking up on the continent for your return journey and giving it all away to your family and friends. There are 3 steps up to the bed for reasons we will go into in a minute. Now, the ambience in the bedroom is extremely good. There's a window on either side and a roof light up above. You also have the backup of LED lighting, and there are these nautical style blinds to the side windows. A very pleasing touch. These beds are pretty good, very long. I think they'll suit most people. And also there's a section in the middle here, should you wish to get cuddly. And of course, we have no problem with that. There's also a double bed available at the front of the van, very neatly built into the roof of the cab. To deploy it, you drop the front seats, and then you raise this flap, unclip, pull down and push it towards the front of the van, and in a matter of minutes you'll have a fantastic double bed that measures 1.91 metres, slightly shorter than the double beds at the back that are 2 metres long, but certainly no way shabby. Now, a split washroom is the layout du jour, and it's what's on offer in the 8066. You just open the door and you're confronted with a very agreeable space. You have a vanity unit in the corner with a slidey across mirror, perfect for getting the right position, a swivel loo. On the other side of the van you have a voluminous shower compartment which you could probably fit several people in, and there's also an ingenious drying rail that pulls across, allowing you to dry those wet things in a jiffy. So here we are at the front of the vehicle, taking advantage of this fantastic A-Class vision as afforded by the design of the vehicle. For going forwards you can see pretty much everything. For going backwards you have this bus style mirror with split sections, so you can keep an eye on the clearance on the ground as you manoeuvre. Very good indeed. Now, this test van has a leather steering wheel and 6-speed manual transmission, a double DIN stereo unit which has a reversing camera built in. Then check out this amazing tablet holder. Now you'll always know where you're going. The Rapido 8066DF starts from £60,100 on the road. It's a 4-berth with 4 belted travel seats, and its MTPLM is 3,500 kilograms. This gives it a payload of 360 kilograms, which may not sound very much, especially when you factor in a rather large rear garage, but don't worry, you can still stuff it to the gunnels with an optional chassis upgrade to 3,700 kilograms, which is free of charge. And if you're a C1 driving license holder, then no problem at all. Now, something else to bear in mind is that for the same money as this van, you could buy yourself a British-made low-profile coach built. And okay, while that may have the habitation door on the UK near side, and this one has the habitation door on the other side of the vehicle, isn't there something quite compelling about being able to have A-Class magic for that money? Definitely something to think about.